A ceasefire between Israel and the Palestinian militant group Hamas in the Gaza Strip appeared to be holding hours after coming into effect. It began early on Friday, bringing to an end 11 days of fighting in which more than 250 people were killed, most of them in Gaza. Both Israel and Hamas claimed victory in the conflict. Fresh clashes broke out at the Al-Aqsa Mosque compound in occupied East Jerusalem on Friday, testing the truce. Police spokesman Miki Rosenfeld told AFP news agency that Palestinians had thrown stones at officers and that riot suppressing measures had been taken in response. But the ceasefire seemed to be holding on Friday night. Israel has temporarily opened a crossing into Gaza, allowing food, fuel, and medicine into the territory. The country has also lifted emergency restrictions inside its own borders. The fighting between Israel and Palestinian militants in Gaza began on 10 May after rising Israeli-Palestinian tension in East Jerusalem that culminated in clashes at Al-Aqsa, a holy site revered by both Muslims and Jews. Hamas began firing rockets after warning Israel to withdraw from the site, triggering retaliatory airstrikes. Retaliatory انتقامي. At least 243 people, including more than 100 women and children, were killed in Gaza, according to its health ministry. Israel has said it killed at least 225 militants during the fighting. Hamas has not given casualty figures for fighters. Casualty خسائر مقصود بها الجرحى والقتلى. In Israel, 20 people, including 2 children, were killed, its medical service says. The Israeli military says more than 4,300 rockets were fired towards its territory by militants, and that it struck more than 1,000 militant targets in Gaza. Gaza streets are bursting back into life, with the truce only hours old. It's the first time in nearly a fortnight people have been able to go outside in relative safety. Entire families step over rubble and children tiptoe through smashed glass. They look up at wrecked buildings, but seem to take it in their stride. Perhaps seeing the aftermath is easy compared with the terrifying experience of living through the airstrikes themselves. On one street in the heart of downtown Gaza City is the remnants of Al-Shuruq building. Its name means sunrise. It lies in charred ruins. The block was the third high-rise bombed by Israel, which